Plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. The forward spots with Nesmith and Siakam. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. And it's Turner in at the 5. And it's the Pacers with the ball. Following the miss by Lonzo Ball. Halliburton for 3. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Yeah, this is his game, right? Halliburton wants you to forget how deadly he is from three-point territory. Look out.
Inside. Here's Vucevic. And that comes off the assist by Giddey.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Turner with a screen for Siakam. Out to Turner. Lets it go from deep. And Indiana, another 3.
Well, yet another selfless play from Miles Turner. Pretty pass to his teammate.
And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for Chicago. 4-point game. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And it's the Pacers with the ball after the Bulls pick up 2. Nembhard's shot is good.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
That shot wide open. Giddey's got 5.
Boy, Giddey, if he becomes a knockdown three-point shooter, you will not be able to guard this guy.
Right wing. 2 minutes remaining in the first. Siakam outside. A three-pointer, no good. Bulls have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And the Pacers' doors last season trading for Pascal Siakam to complement this hungry team.
And Kevin, it's important in a couple of ways. First of all, he's a 2-time All-Star who's got a championship pedigree. The other part of this is Indiana is an equal opportunity offense, so they want to share the basketball. But Pascal brings individual playmaking and shot making, and sometimes that's a must-have in this league.
Here's Buzelis, and then Buzelis with the dunk.
And throwing it down, not necessarily Buzelis' game, but don't give him that much space.
Nembhard finds Nesmith. Here's Halliburton. Rebounded by Vucevic. The Bulls with the lead. White looking around. Pass the ball. Halliburton with the steal. Out left to the wing. A nice shot by Nesmith.
Boy, the passing of Tyrese Halliburton. You've got to love to play with this guy.
Bulls have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Back to ball. Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls. Indiana's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Siakam passes to Nembhard. Turner with the screen. And Indiana, another 3.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Giddey to the left wing. 1 second left, and that one released in time, but no good. And so the first quarter is in the books. Indiana out in front, leading by 5. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Pacers?
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
The other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
On the court for Indiana, Halliburton is out there with T.J. McConnell. Then there's Toppin. Then it's Walker, and it's Mathurin in at the 3 spot.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Mathurin, good.
And using that body to his advantage. Mathurin will learn to control his strength as he grows in the league.
Now here's Giddey. 8 points for him. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Now, here's McConnell. Got a piece of it. On the wing, Jones. He has yet to score. And here's McConnell. Pass to Walker. Back to McConnell. Halliburton with it. 3-pointer. Rebound by Williams.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Dosunmu. Now here is Smith. Now Jones. Over in the corner, Williams. 5 on the clock. Giddey against Mathurin. Giddey, no good. Pacers leading by 4. But 3. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for Chicago. It seems every season, Doris, we have players speak out on being unhappy with their role.
Well, consider, Kevin, that if you're one player on a roster in the NBA, how coveted each of those spots are, but also how competitive they are. You don't get there without that nature, which means you want to play.
Indiana's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. My highs were too high and my lows were too low. You have to realize so much of it is just luck, the breaks of life. Kevin?
That's right, D.A. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Thank you. Mathurin, good.
A smooth operator in that pick and roll. Mathurin understanding how to capitalize with that handle.
Outside, ball. Back to Jones. Fires the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Jones has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Siakam looking around. Over Buzelis. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. And the Pacers lead by 3.
Yeah, Pascal Siakam now with a tighter handle, now can manipulate the defense as that guy dictating action in pick and roll play.
Now here's Jones. Out to White. Vucevic, a screen on Mathurin. White, good.
And you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
Now Nembhard, 8 points for him. Here's Siakam, and there are the Pacers with another bucket.
Boy, you cannot leave him alone like that. Good form on the fadeaway jumper.
From deep 3-point territory. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Pacers lead by 2. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
They're measuring up the shots.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You have to like what you're seeing, guys, from Josh Giddey.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
We've got ball. Buzelis out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Vucevic, and it's White in at the shooting guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Pass to Vucevic. Ball feeling it out a bit. Great look, but off the mark.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Halliburton for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Halliburton's got the first points of the second half here for the Pacers. Outside ball. Pass to Giddey. Wide open. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
To me, it's the ability to facilitate that enhances Josh Giddey as a scorer. You've got to play him for both, and right now he's cooking the defense.
Here's Halliburton. 11 feet out, and he hits it. Halliburton's got 11 points. Bulls trail by 5. Well, certainly with one of the more unique shots in the NBA, Halliburton gets it done.
You know, Kevin, credit to Halliburton and the organizations he's played for, because a lot of them would have changed or tried to rebuild their shot. Halliburton and his organizations knew the shot worked, and he stuck with it. And now he's one of the best shooters at his position.
Outside ball. Pass to Vucevic. And it's sent back by Turner.
But you're talking 6'11" and big-time length. Send it back, Mr. Turner.
The shot's good from Halliburton.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
1:51 left to play in the third. Ball, the pass to Vucevic. Down low, Giddey. Nembhard grabs the board.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Took him no time at all on that one. And it's a 10-point Pacer lead.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
And to me, he's just playing smart, efficient basketball, really helping his team hang around this one.
Siakam finds Nembhard. 6 to shoot. Turner with the screen. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And he's good on the 3 ball. Giddey's got 7 now in this quarter.
You have to be excited about Josh Giddey. This guy knows when to shoot off the catch.
Halliburton passes to Siakam. Neesmith with the ball. Siakam outside. The 3 ball. Good on the 3-point shot. Siakam's got the lead up to 11 now for the Pacers.
Boy, Pascal Siakam with the big-time answer from 3. Nice.
Here's Giddey. He's got 18. To the middle. Here's Vucevic. And that comes off the assist by Giddey.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
And so it's Indiana in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their shooting has been the big. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
The time is
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. They trail by 9 points. And so in the game for the Pacers. Tucker out there with Obi Toppin. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. It's T.J. McConnell. And it's Halliburton in at the 2 spot.
That's a guy who's willing to mix it up offensively and draw the contact and get that opportunity for the old-fashioned N1. We see you, Josh Giddey.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Indiana.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3-ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
And the other thing, guys, credit their game plan. They've been getting the looks they want, and they are executing at a high level.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
And he knocks down the first one.
Guys, we have seen a number of high-caliber players from Australia. Josh Giddey adding to the reputation of the country. This guy is long, he's versatile, and he's skilled.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Vucevic, he's checked in for Smith. Buzelis comes in for Patrick Williams. White, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Trey Jones. And Giddey gets it to go.
Boy, it looked like the defense was perfectly positioned. Outstanding contest. And Josh Giddey says, I don't care. I'm scoring anyway.
Siakam outside. Ball against Halliburton. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
My goodness, what a dribble drive by Mr. Tyrese Halliburton.
Pass to Vucevic. Over Turner. And with that shot, the Indiana lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Vucevic.
I love that plan. Set up the opportunity for the mismatch.
Just a huge bucket there, and you're right. I mean, the key was finding the matchup where they had the clear size advantage and putting it to use.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Boy, Pascal Siakam can put a ton of pressure on the defense. This guy has a physicality that you love.
Siakam hits them both. And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to listen to what Billy Donovan said to his team. Now, he told his guys they can do this. In the huddle, he said, we've been here before and come back. So we know we can do this. We just have to believe. Inspiring words. We'll see if they live up to them. Guys?
Thank you, David. Pass to Buzelis. Here's White. Uses the glass that time, and it's good.
Beautiful touch there. Give White these types of looks consistently, and he's going to make you pay.
Siakam outside. Here's Nembhard. White covering. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Hits it from 3-point range. Halliburton's got 15 points here in the second half.
Well, the numbers speak for themselves, but what Tyrese Halliburton is showing you, the versatility he has at the offensive end.
Fades back. And it's Vucevic missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Halliburton outside. Latrey. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. White the pass to Ball. Vucevic down low. He's against Turner. And it's Vucevic missing. The Pacers have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Nembhard with it. White on it. From 8. Siakam good. And now a 10-point Indiana lead.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
There's 39 seconds left in the game. And the Pacers with possession here. They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's Turner. And that one goes long.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
Nails the tray.
And look at the rookie out there facilitating for his team. Buzella's not missing the chance to make his teammates better. That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Here's Indiana. They lead by 4, and now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. 13th foul. At the line for the Pacers, Andrew Nembhard. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Well, you want to continue to build the lead, so a very productive trip to the line right there.
And the Bulls call timeout here. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
They need a quick basket here.
Well, preferably a 3, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
Off the inbound pass. Yes!
Both teams putting their energies into the offensive end. Where's the D?
Good question. So far, these teams just seem content to shoot it out down the stretch.
14th foul.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5.
Taking 2 shots.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Three-pointer. Cans the 3.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
So a close game sees Indiana take this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building.
Position is obviously a point of strength for both of these teams, Brent.
Do you believe, BA, that these guys are coming in and not thinking about that very same thing? These guys want to test each other tonight, and you wonder, whoever gets the best of the other guy, will that elevate the next couple weeks of play for them in terms of their confidence? So a big man battle. Let's keep a close eye on it.
A look at the 76ers starting group. They've got Joel Embiid, Kelly Oubre out there with George. Then there's Tyrese Maxey, and it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. Young misses.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Pass to Embiid. Shoots over Okongwu. And there's Embiid. That one's good. And the assist by George.
You expect Embiid to find his points. He's a talented player who can score at will.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, I did have a chance to talk with head coach Quinn Snyder. The biggest focus on the defensive end, the big man, Joel Embiid. Coach telling me that they've talked a lot about how to defend Embiid. They have a great film session on it, but at the end of the day, he said Joel is a monster down low, so there's only so much you can do. It'll be fun watching the process do his thing tonight, guys.
Allie, thank you. And the shot goes in.
See how comfortable and patient Paul George is inside. Feels like nobody's going to get to that shot.
Well, when you talk about a classic 3-and-D guy, Paul George is one of the first to come to mind, Brent.
I agree, BA. I think he's been a little bit underappreciated. With this guy, both ends of the floor, with the ability to score and defend, is elite.
Here's Maxey, following the score by Atlanta. Now here's George. It's rebounded by Rizachet.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Here's Daniels. Pass to Young from downtown. The rebound by Embiid. The 76ers have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. It's good.
Sometimes the D likes to get physical with Maxey, but he has no back down in him.
Atlanta's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. There's Young with the 3. Nails it from 3. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Garris LeVert's checked in for the Hawks.
Substitution on the clock.
1:27 left to play in the first quarter. Maxey surveys. For 3. Okongwu with the rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Young. 4-3. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
Undeniable range. Young is going to pull up the moment he gets any angle out there.
Here's Grimes. Back to Maxey. George outside. Puts up a 3. He buries it from 3. George has got 5.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Here's Daniels. Yet to see a basket. The shot by Johnson, no good. We've got 33 seconds left in the opening quarter.
While Maxey is an elite shooter, Tyrese is at his best using his speed, going downhill.
The Hawks have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Outside Young. Knocked loose. Young against Maxey. 4 seconds left. And he lays it up and in. He has 6.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Philadelphia on top. They lead by 2. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the 76ers?
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
And the 76ers, looking at who they've got. We've got Butler, Edwards out there with Joel Embiid, and it's Yabusele in at power forward. Now here's Embiid. To the paint. Embiid elevates.
And there's the process at work. Embiid rolls off the pick and right into scoring position.
Here's LeVert. No points yet. Capella screen on Butler. Down low. And the slam dunk by Capella.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Atlanta's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Pass to Rizachet. Fires from deep. Rebound by Philadelphia. It's Edwards on the wing. He's checked by LeVert. Here's McCain. Drills it from deep. Well, Brent, there's some players who never stop talking trash on the court. Was that distracting to you?
Not really, B.A. That's kind of the fun part of the game when somebody's trying to get under your skin a little bit. If it's not just playing defense and it comes with a little chit-chat, that sometimes draws your attention and makes you focus a little bit more.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Oubre comes in for Edwards. And it's Grimes in for Butler. Here's Young. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Oubre. The 3. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
Good touch there. Oubre outside the three-point arc and knocks one down.
Hey, he's got Young.
LeVert outside. A minute 58 left in the second period. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. LeVert's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Yabusele. Pass to McCain. Shot clock at 6. Screen by Embiid. And the 76ers another 3.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now here's Okongwu. Still without a bucket. It's LeVert on the wing. Banked it in off the glass.
Yeah, that's inexcusable. I mean, the defense must push LeVert farther away from the basket than that.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to review the game plan. Atlanta making some changes here. Johnson, he's checked in for Niang. Risacher comes in for Mann. And Daniels is subbed in for LeVert. Maxey, that's good.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Now here's Johnson. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Philadelphia leading by 8. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. For 3, George knocks down the triple. George has got 8 points.
George with the innate ability and sense when he has to get it off quick.
Pass to Risacher. Outside Johnson. Here's Risacher. Young with it. The 3 ball. That is Trey's shot. The 3.
Young knows his range to answer his opponent.
The smart play. Wait and take the final shot.
And every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
George's shot is off. Fires for 3. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
And the triple tightens this game up going into the break. Should be an exciting second half.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Philadelphia on top, leading by 5. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
They're thinking about the shot.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Johnson at the 4 with Okongwu at the 5. Dyson Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's Risacher in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Quinn Snyder. Atlanta has gotten 7 of 12 3-point attempts to fall. Daniels passes to Johnson. Back to Daniels. Pass to Johnson for the lead. The rebound by Maxey. Philadelphia's got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. And Oubre gets it to go.
Can't lay off Oubre that far. He's good at taking advantage of that separation.
Outside Johnson. Back to Young. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Knocks down the long J. Young's got 12.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Paul George spent some time talking about his idol. He said, the person who motivated me as a kid was Kobe Bryant. Growing up in Southern California, watching him every day, I wanted to emulate him. I attacked the game the same way he did, trying to work on every deficiency, play both ends, and be a competitor.
His impact lives on, Allie. George, no good.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Here's Daniels. He has 6 from deep. Johnson. The rebound by Maxey. Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Pass to Maxey.
Right here.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency. Young with it. 12 points for him. we go. The Sixers on the break.
This is where Oubre can be very, very dangerous out in transition and using those strides.
Outside Johnson. Back to Young. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Young's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Outside Maxey. Here's Grimes. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Shot clock at 5. Back to Maxey from behind the arc. No good. Hawks trail by 3. Here's Young. Inside. It's Trae Young.
Ooh, there's some of that sweet touch that Trae Young brings around the rim.
And Maxey's got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. Outside Oubre. And there's a pick. Lets it go from deep. Atlanta with a rebound. Johnson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Risache. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Risache's got 7 points in the game.
It's always good to see Risache mixing it up down low.
Maxey passes to Oubre. Hits the trifecta.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
I would say that Trae Young's pick and roll game is fairly advanced for a player his age. What a treat to watch.
Here's Maxey. And again, it's Philadelphia.
The defense kind of opened up for him, and he took full advantage.
And here's Young. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Sixers ahead, up 2. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the 4th quarter when we return. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court for Philadelphia to start the 4th. We've got Edwards, Butler out there with Joel Embiid, and it's McCain in a 2-guard. Pass to LeVert. Back to Capella, and it's Capella with the jam.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
Now here's Butler. Back to Embiid. Gets the bucket and the foul. That one on Capella.
Who's so tough to stop. Even when you hit Embiid, he possesses the strength to muscle shots in.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. Hawks trail by 5. To the inside, Johnson. Ooh, nice D from George.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Pass to Embiid. Kicks it to George. Launches a 3. Knocks it down from distance.
And George, a volume 3-point shooter, he possesses outstanding confidence and leans into that perimeter game.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. Well, coach is thrilled with their 3-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Outside Maxey. Inside, here's Embiid. Embiid muscles through the contact. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the 76ers.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
Well, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. I mean, these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
So it's Philadelphia now, following the score by Atlanta. Here's Embiid. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Embiid's got 6 here in the quarter.
I mean, just a string of terrific shots. I mean, this team is on fire.
Oh, Young with the power move.
And here we go. Trae Young doing his thing, cooking with grease right now.
The Sixers lead by 8. Pass to Embiid. Over Okongwu. Out to Oubre. George for 3. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
And he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Maxey passes to Oubre. Now here's Embiid. Maxey with a screen on Okongwu. Here's the 3. Grimes' shot is off. Hawks trail by 11. Just about 3 minutes through the 4th and final quarter here. A nice shot by Young.
Well, Trae Young's dangerous because he's got that confidence and he's ready to shoot anytime he gets it.
Here's Grimes. Maxey passes to George. Fires the 3. Rebound Atlanta. The 3 from Rizachet. Paul George pulls it in. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They're leading by 8. Outside Maxey. 23 seconds left in the game. It's good.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Now here's George. Defense is right there. This one belongs to the 76ers. Just a guts. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. So along.
And it's going to be the Pacers off the tip. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. The forward spots with Nesmith and Siakam. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. And it's Turner in at the 5 spot. A three-pointer is right on target.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
And Lillard kicks to Lopez. Drops in the tray.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Clark, there are some that would say that Giannis Antetokounmpo is the best player in Milwaukee Bucks history. Others might say Lou Alcindor. What do you say?
Hey, pump the brakes on that, Giannis. I love the Greek freak. And I tell you, Kareem is my guy. I would tip my hat there, but I certainly understand why others would say, Giannis, I'm going to hang my hat with Kareem. Great speed displayed that time by Tyrese Halliburton. Went right to the rack when he saw the gap in the defense.
Kuzma finds Giannis. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Siakam outside. Back to Halliburton. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Halliburton's got 5 now.
Halliburton, with the answer, was anxious to throw it right back at him.
Pass to Lillard. Over Halliburton. Lillard misses.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Antetokounmpo against Halliburton. Just 5 to shoot. Puts up a 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo passes to Lillard. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
Now, here's Halliburton. He has 5. And the layup falls. 7 points in the game.
Now, that was nasty. Absolutely nasty. Halliburton looking like a street baller. With that kind of dribble move, major handles.
Here's Kuzma. Prince wide open. Good on the triple.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Siakam finds Turner. Halliburton inside the 3-point line. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
As fast as lightning, Halliburton gets it and shoots it in a matter of nanoseconds.
Lillard surveying the D. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Talk about a guy who can beat you consistently from all 3 levels. That's Damian Lillard.
Halliburton passes to Nesmith. Back to Halliburton. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Siakam against Giannis. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
You know, yeah, guys, last year was a rough one for him at the stripe. I mean, it's going to be hard for him not to improve on those numbers. They were that bad.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Bucks ahead, up by 3. And we'll get going up. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Milwaukee?
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post positions. Porter is out there with Gary Trent, and it's Green in at the small forward position. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the decel the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players who have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
Indiana trailing here. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Bucks are still trying to perfect their chemistry. Bobby Portis says things take time. You've got to keep continuing to build it. There's another level Dame and Giannis can get to, just making it clockwork. Them continuing to get better at it opens the floor for everyone else on the court. Kevin?
Well, David, with those two guys, Dame and Giannis, it opens the floor up a lot. Hey, thanks for the report. Bangs on the trifecta. Portis has got his first 3 points of the game.
Does not shoot many from out there, but Portis makes them at a decent clip.
And Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively. But where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. Giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls, they've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
Giannis kicks to Green. Off target from three-point range. Indiana's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. There's the lob to the hoop, and Toppin throws it down.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
And it's Trent off the drive. Walker with the rebound. Indiana leading. Well, Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
And it's in there.
That shot by Halliburton, not easy. Taking the hit and still finishing the play.
Trent, a screen on Walker. Antetokounmpo passes to Trent, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Lopez, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Gary Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Porter. Clark, the last piece of the puzzle for Giannis Antetokounmpo, winning that 2021 NBA title.
And you know, Kevin, think about this. When Giannis got that ring, he also had 2 MVPs, a Defensive Player of the Year award. Man, that's accomplishing a lot at just 26.
Here's Halliburton. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Halliburton was hungry for that hoop. Taking the ball right to the rack and drawing the foul.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Indiana?
And, guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
I also like the way they've been able to penetrate. The penetration has led to some big buckets as a result.
And a wide open look for Siakam. Drains it from beyond the arc. Now it's a 5-point Indiana lead.
Rise and fires. This is Siakam's attitude off the catch. And with these results, you understand why.
To the right side. Kuzma, right side. That one's in, his first shot this game.
You know, once Kuzma has the position he wants inside, he does his thing fearlessly.
Halliburton outside. And there's the drive. And finished off by Halliburton.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Pacers lead. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. And it's Nesmith in at the 3. Halliburton inside the three-point line. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
Tyrese Halliburton so capable of playing multiple positions and roles for this team. And tonight, he's embraced being the scorer.
Oh, Giannis up high and down hard.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
Siakam outside. Turner with the screen for Halliburton. His three-pointers off the mark. Bucks trail by 3. Mark, we know the Bucks are a veteran team that has now leveraged their assets to try to win now.
And the question is, Kevin, do they have enough? There's a point at which veteran becomes a nicer way or a euphemism for old, especially in today's NBA. That can be a problem for you.
Siakam. That one misses. Kuzma with the defensive effort. To the paint. And that's Prince, that time on the assist by Kuzma. Prince has got 5 now.
You know, once Prince gets good inside positioning, he's going to work.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. It's important to remember Damian Lillard was a 2-star prospect coming out of high school in Oakland. He says that the doubt I faced, what I found is I have true belief in myself. I poured a lot in and just continued to work. That's why when I struggle, I never waver because I know that I'm true to it. Eventually, I'm going to have my time. Kevin?
I think they call that Dame time. Hey, David, thank you. Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Pass to Mathurin. Turner with a screen on Prince. Mathurin passes to Siakam. Turner with a screen for Halliburton. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Giannis sets a screen for Trent. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Halliburton with it. He has 29. And it's Mathurin missing.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Here's Giannis. Oh, Giannis punches it home.
Giannis has tremendous physical attributes, but his confidence is something that separates him from most.
Here's Mathurin, and he lays it straight in. Matherin's got his first 2 points.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Back to Lillard, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Sims is checked in, and it's Portis in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. It's good. Siakam's got 8 points.
And that shot was well contested, but Siakam's just too tricky for it. It puts his skills to work and able to get to the basket.
Now Lillard, 10 points for him. Fires from the line. The shot missing. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Bucks ahead. They're up by... And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post positions. Gary Trent is out there with Porter, and it's Green in at the 3 spot. Portis for 3. Walker with the rebound. Walker's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Halliburton deciding where to go with it. Great D that time from Portis.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Inside. Trent outside. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Giannis has got 3 assists in the game. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Gary Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Kevin Porter. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Aaron Nesmith has checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Prince outside. Lillard with a screen for Prince. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And that's a bounce-back 3, and they're back in the lead.
The crowd has started to get nervous, but now they're just fired up. An incredible ball game going down the stretch.
Turner finds Nembhard. Siakam for 3. And the Pacers another 3.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul. On defense, Indiana. It's a 1-point game. Physical basketball from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently. What a big-time play by Tyrese Halliburton. Simply putting his team on his back.
Siakam against Antetokounmpo. Lillard outside. Five to shoot, and the layup's good off the glass. And the Bucks lead by 1.
You can see the confidence Lillard has by how cool and calm he is when they need a big bucket.
Halliburton. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Kicks it out to Lillard. 1:03 left in the fourth. Misses from short range. Indiana's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Down low. It's in!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. The message was simple. Keep fighting. Coach told his team, we're in this. We just need some extra effort. Let's go. See if we can come back. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Pacers. The rebound by Prince. Here's Milwaukee now. They lead by 1. Steps back. Here's Giannis. Money!
Man, the attitude of Antetokounmpo, really impressive. Really what you want to see in your team's best player. He's a guy that doesn't back down when the game gets tight and things are on the line.
23 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Neesmith, the pass to Nembhard. And here's Halliburton. Covered by Lillard. Count it! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Halliburton, one of those young guys that you want with the rock in his hand at crunch time. He always seems to deliver.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a three-point game.
And the perfect time to be perfect at the line. Only a 3 can tie it now.
Siakam's shot is off. And now they foul and stop the clock.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
Unflappable. This guy relishes being the man to put the game away.
It's in.
I understand we're seeing some high-powered offense, but you've got to put up a little more resistance than that.
Thank you, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
And it's going to be the Sixers off the tip. Here are the 5 for Philadelphia. We've got George. Joel Embiid is out there with Kelly Oubre. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Grimes in at the 2 guard. George, no good. Here are the Bulls with the ball. And you look at Matas Buzelis. Size, touch, feel for the game too, Grant.
Oh, B.A., he's a connector. We all love seeing those offenses where the ball doesn't stick. He's a guy who'll keep things moving.
Count it, good.
Oh, check out Ball with the silky touch, putting a nice high arc on the shot.
Outside Oubre, from outside the arc, sinks it from distance.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
Now here's White. Pass to Buzelis. Clock at 6. Vucevic with it. Embiid covers. Fades back. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
And Vooch is an effective shooter, especially from that mid-range area.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And here's Oubre from the arc. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
Ball outside. Back to Giddey. Giddey with a screen on Embiid. Here's Vucevic. It's rebounded by George.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
And it's off from three-point range.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Ball outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Picked by Vucevic. Let's go with a 3. And Ball gets it to go. Ball's got 5 now.
Known as a pass-first player, you like to see Lonzo call his own number out of that 2-man game and be aggressive.
Vucevic against Embiid. Back to Maxey. The 3. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
That is how you respond. Maxey with the 3 of his own.
We know how great Joel Embiid is, but he simply hasn't been as effective in the postseason.
Part of that is because of all the defensive attention he gets. We know things tighten up in the postseason and things become much more challenging. That's why he needs a better supporting cast.
starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's White. Pass to Buzelis. The Bulls need to get off a shot, and Ball gets it to go.
Lots of quick moves inside by Ball to get into great position for the score.
The 76ers have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Now Oubre. Embiid with it. No points so far. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Out to the right wing. The three from Ball. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Outside Oubre. Pass to Maxey. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. He's got 7.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And that does it for the first quarter. Philadelphia on top. They're up by 4. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Sixers, what do you guys think?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc, and as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
Taking a look at Philadelphia. We've got Butler, Edwards out there with Joel Embiid, and it's Yabusele in at the 4 spot. Pass to Embiid. Well, RJ, you got traded a couple of times for good reason. What's it like off the floor?
I don't need your quips, BA, but it is crazy. You get a phone call and bam, you can move across the country. And while it's hard on you, you understand it comes with playing in this league and having this job.
Now here's Giddey. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Giddey's got 4 points in the quarter.
Hey, if you give him room, he's going to score the ball.
And we played through the first minute here in the second. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. An MVP in this league, Richard, Joel Embiid. Is there any way to slow this guy down?
The answer, no, BA. There is no way to slow him down. He's got the unique ability of size, skill, athleticism. You name it, he's got it.
Vucevic, he's checked in for Chicago. Lonzo Ball comes in for Dosunmu. Oubre, he's checked in for the Sixers. Grimes comes in for Butler. And Ball gets it to go.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Here's Yabusele. We're about 1.5 minutes into the second quarter now. Screen by Embiid. The 3 is up. Gets the 3 to fall. And boy, has this been a competitive matchup thus far.
These teams have swapped leads 7 times already, and we're not even in the second half.
Now here's Giddey. And there's the screen. 3-pointer, Vucevic. The rebound by Yabusele. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Embiid. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Buzelis is checked in for Chicago. White comes in for Jones. This is his second trip to the line in the game. With an MVP trophy under his belt, Joel Embiid has only become more dominant, RJ.
I think that 2023 MVP increased his confidence. It allowed him to feel like he really was the best player in the world. And I think it motivated him to keep pushing himself. And the results speak for themselves because the stats, they back that up.
Good idea with the fadeaway, but the defense was just all over it.
Pass to Maxey. Lets the three fly. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Outside Giddey. Ball with it. Vucevic, a screen on George. 5 to shoot. Ball against George. And Ball gets it to go.
When he puts it all together, Ball can put on quite a performance.
Outside Maxey. Back to George. Here's Grimes. And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball. Chicago making a switch here. Jones is checked in.
Substitution on the court.
46 seconds left to play in the first half. The Sixers with another miss.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Vucevic, and count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. RJ, when you talk about Vucevic, is he the best NBA player ever to come from Switzerland?
There is an argument to be made. He has the most points by any Swiss-born player by far, and the only All-Star game appearances.
Now here's Maxey. He has 7. Drops in the 3.
So locked in from range, Maxey almost makes it look effortless.
Jones feels it out. To the middle. Here's Vucevic. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Vucevic has got 5 points now this quarter. 1 second left. He can't get it to go. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Sixers on top, up by 1. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Boy, it's been quite a game for Lonzo Ball.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Buzelis out there with Josh Giddey. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. Then it's Kobe White. And it's Ball in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Shot clock at 2. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Ball against Maxey. Pass to Grimes. He drops it from range. And the 76ers lead by 4.
Smart pass from the quick-thinking Maxey. Outstanding at finding uncovered teammates.
Here's White. Ball outside. Now Giddey. Second shot opportunity. The kick out to White. 3-pointer. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. Giddey's got 3 assists now in this one. Pass to George. There's a screen. Jacks up a 3. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Giddey. Shot from the low post is good. Giddey's got 6 points.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Here's Oubre. He has 6. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
I mean, that was just terrific work to stay in control and finish.
Williams is checked in for Chicago. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Outside Giddey. Vucevic against Embiid. Vucevic's shot is off. The Sixers lead by 5. Outside Oubre. Outside Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Here's Grimes. Launches it. Counted from distance. Grimes has got 6 points in the quarter.
Nice pass by Embiid, smartly taking advantage of a wide open man.
A minute and a half left in the third. Outside White. Outside Williams. Six on the shot clock. Pass to White. Three-pointer. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
You gotta love Tyrese Maxey's approach to the game. He said, quote, "I really have a simple life. I have this joy about playing basketball. I like putting in the work, so I'm extremely focused, extremely competitive, and I'm out here having the time of my life. I get to do what I love every single day, and it's a blessing," unquote. Ryan, he's such a positive guy.
Yeah, he really is. Thanks for that, Allie. Some changes for Chicago. Smith, he's checked in for Vucevic, and Ayo Dosunmu subbed in for Giddey. White, good.
Nice execution on the inbound. Just how you want to draw it up.
Philadelphia leading by 9. Outside Maxey. 30 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Chicago has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Pass to White. 16 seconds left in the third quarter. The three, Smith drains the triple. So it's Philadelphia now. Maxey surveys. There's the triple. And the 76ers another 3.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard rip-off passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. They've got Joel Embiid. Edwards out there with Butler. And it's Yabusele in at the power forward position. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Jones' shot is good.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this win.
Pass to Embiid. Shoots. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. And the 76ers lead by 11. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Here's Jones. And he makes it on the layup.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
The Sixers lead by 9. And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Vucevic, he's checked in for Smith. Uzelis comes in for Williams. White, he's checked in for DeSumo. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Jones. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Thanks for that, Allie. Vucevic's shot is off. The 76ers have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Maxey passes to Embiid. Shoots over Vucevic. That's good from Embiid on the assist by Maxey. Maxey's got 3 assists now in this one. White with a screen on Maxey to the left wing. Vucevic against Embiid. Vucevic, the pass to Ball. Here's Buzelis. To the inside. And he jams it home with authority.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Here's Embiid. Oh, Embiid with the flush.
Ooh, like an artist getting creative in the air. He can finish above the rim in a lot of ways, and they're all fun.
Pass to Vucevic. A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter here. Yeah, that one's good.
Not stopping Vucevic that time, powering through the defenders.
No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot. And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the 76ers.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from 3. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Tyrese Maxey.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
George. And George with the jam.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Count the basket. I think a bucket here, Grant, would end this game.
Absolutely. That would put a bow on this one.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. George, good.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
And so it's Philadelphia with the W. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true.
The talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. And it's Nesmith in at the 3, the small forward. Now, here's Siakam. Shots good by Turner.
Big man play by Turner, using that nearly 7-foot frame to get through the contact.
Pass to White. Now here is Holiday. Porzingis sets the pick for Tatum. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency. Across the board, the numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
Now, here's Halliburton. Over Holiday. Open jump shot off the mark.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
And so it's Indiana with it. Jason Tatum missing his last shot. Here's Nembhard. Count it, good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Austin with the ball, following the score by Indiana. To the inside, Holiday fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so one free throw coming up.
Muscling through contact, Holiday has the strength and body control to do it.
The Celtics shooting their first foul shot of the game.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
That free throw good from Drew Holiday. Stan, you talk about a stacked roster. It's hard to find many weaknesses for the Celtics.
Yeah, Kevin, there's a reason the Executive of the Year award went to Boston's front office last season. The Celtics are built right, and they're built to last.
Love seeing this. Turner just rising and firing with no hesitation. Have to respect the confidence he's playing with.
Now here's Tatum. Sinks it. And the shot from Porzingis.
I love the way he went with the bounce pass there. Great awareness.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, briefly spoke with Joe Mazzulla. I asked him about the challenge of facing Miles Turner, and he said this guy is a problem for our offense. Miles is an incredible shot blocker. You have to know where he is on the floor at all times. Now, we don't normally hear a coach talk about somebody's defense first, but Turner is that guy. Fellas?
Thank you, David. Porzingis finds Brown. Six on the shot clock. The rebound by Turner.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Pass to Nesmith. And here is Siakam. And the layup is good.
It's important that Siakam plays with confidence from there. I mean, when he does, the results are often like that one.
Now, here's Brown. Outside, White. Back to Brown. Oh, good with the triple. Pacers have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And a year ago, he was an 80% shooter at the line, so that's more than acceptable.
Indiana making some changes. Toppin, he's checked in for Miles Turner. Walker comes in for Pascal Siakam. Halliburton subbed in for Nesmith. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Craig. Jacks up a 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. Indiana leading. Now, here is Halliburton. For the 3. Cans it from downtown.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And that does it for the first quarter. Pacers lead by 4. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at the Pacers' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. Walker out there with Benedict Mathurin. Then it's Halliburton. And it's T.J. McConnell. And it's Toppin in at the center position. Pass to McConnell. Horford against Toppin. To the paint. Outside for Halliburton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Boston trailing. Great job by Tatum in close.
And it's going to take more than that to stop Tatum, a wing who can score in so many different ways.
Stan, as you know, in past years, Peyton Pritchard had always wanted a starting role. Now, more opportunity, and he has responded.
Yeah, Kevin, he's very competitive and certainly deserving of rotation minutes. He is just now entering his prime.
The shot's good from Halliburton. Halliburton's got 5 now.
And great attention to detail by Halliburton. Always keeping an eye on that shot clock.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Celtics can beat you in a number of ways. Point guard Jrue Holiday said, we can play small and big. We have great bench players who come in and change the game at any time and could start on other teams. And we have a hunger. Kevin, they're going to be a problem for a long time.
Agreed. Yeah, they are stacked, DA, for sure. McConnell passes to Halliburton. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. He's off on that one. The Celtics have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Craig kicks to Tatum. From deep three-point land. Whoa! Tatum stretching his range.
Using his teammates, Tatum creates just enough daylight to get off a shot.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Aaron Nesmith has checked in for Halliburton. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Here's Siakam. Drills the baseline jumper.
And Siakam always has options in the mid-range. He's a talented shooter who can make that shot.
Pass to White. Porzingis with a screen on Mathurin. Here's White. Shot is good off the back rim and in. White's got the lead. Back up to 3 now for the Celtics. For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Now, here's Nesmith. He's covered by Brown. Siakam's shot is off. The Celtics have gone a sensational 5 of 5 from the field since the start of the second quarter. Pass to Brown, fires for 3, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
Well, this is what Brown was looking for. He just needed the ball, and then instantly his shot was up.
Outside Mathurin. Turner with the screen for Mathurin. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Well, that was a creative move. Decided to have a little fun out there, apparently.
The Pacers shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Brown outside. Cornette. Second chance shot. Out to Porzingis. Brown outside. And another shot. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's the Celtics. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. The post pair. Tatum and Porzingis. And it's Brown in at the 3. It's the Boston 5. Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectations.
And White kicks to Brown. And it's off from 3-point range. Pacers trail by 4. Down low. Bank shot, no good.
Well, he's got the green light in that situation. They want him taking that shot, even if he didn't get it to go.
Here's Porzingis. Easy jumper from very short distance.
And nice use of size by Porzingis inside, able to practically play on top of the D.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the 3rd. Pass to Nembhard. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Siakam misses.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player. Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Well, there's plenty of scorers on the Celtics, but Jason Tatum says, I'm going to get my shots. It's just about trusting the process. From experience, I understand that I'm good enough that I can relax and defend.
Oh, Jason Tatum finishes with authority.
I tell you what, don't sleep on Tatum. He has some ups, and I love seeing him trying to electrify the crowd.
Pass to Nesmith. Turner inside, guarded by Porzingis. Off the run, that's in, and the Celtic lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Turner.
And he is a load inside. Turner can back anybody down to get to his sweet spot.
Porzingis. Pacers with the rebound. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Halliburton against Holiday. Turner with a screen for Siakam. Drills it from outside. Siakam's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. There's Tatum's range on display.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Turner passes to Nembhard. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
Yeah, that's just a lack of focus. Plays like that can really frustrate a coaching staff.
Celtics making a switch here. Richards checked in. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for the Pacers. Brown with the bounce pass. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Tatum passes to Pritchard. Shot clock at 5. The kick out to Holiday. Offline with his 3. Inside. Here's Siakam. Porzingis with the block. Got it off in time. The shot will not fall. And so it's Boston in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Pacers trail by 9. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. They've got Benedict Mathurin. T.J. McConnell is out there with Halliburton. Then there's Toppin. And it's Walker in at the power forward.
The thing about Halliburton's range is it's flexible. He can take a good shot from anywhere.
And here's Tatum for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Tatum's got 20.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Drills the three-pointer. Halliburton's got 5 points in the quarter.
Making use of the corner pocket, Halliburton, such an elite-level offensive player.
Craig with a screen on McConnell. Here's Pritchard. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Now, here's McConnell. Not a lot of room. Pass to Toppin. That one doesn't drop. Good work defensively by Horford. Boston leading by 7. Craig passes to Pritchard. And the foul on Jarris Walker. That's his first foul.
Timeout, timeout.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Aaron Nesmith has checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Listened in to what Joe Mazzulla told his team. Now, he kept it simple in the huddle. He said, play smart. If we don't beat ourselves, we walk away with the win. Keep it simple, and we got this. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Here's Halliburton. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
And once Halliburton hits his stride, there's just very little you can do defensively, proving how dominant he can be.
Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Shoots from 14. It'll go. The Boston lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Halliburton.
A pure-looking jumper right there. Halliburton has such confidence in his ability to score.
Porzingis kicks to White. Pass to Brown. Outside Tatum. 3-pointers off the mark. Pacers trail by 7. Now Siakam. Guarded by Tatum. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. And it's sent back by Turner. And they get it back. Porzingis passes to Tatum, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Holiday against Halliburton. And they call the foul, so he's got the and-one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And guys, there's just an air about Halliburton. He has such belief in his abilities, and eventually others start to believe.
And that's an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Now here is Holiday. Amard covering to the middle. The kick out to Brown. Nice ball movement by Boston. And they double up Brown. White finds Porzingis. Clock at 6. Boston, no good that time either. And the Pacers call time here. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And what's their best move at this point?
An uphill climb. They need everything to break their way.
Well, I'm sure they'll run a play they believe in. If it works, I say try for the steal, and if you don't get it, immediate foul. It falls!
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
Great work at the line under pressure. They're that much closer to putting this game away.
Halliburton. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Third personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line, please.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5.
At the line for 2 shots.
Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
No doubt, that just about seals it.
For 3, Siakam knocks down the 3.
Well, you wonder why we're seeing so many points tonight. Just look at the D.
Not a lot of resistance, and trying to just outscore other teams, generally not the best recipe for long-term success.
They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
First personal foul.
Gets the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
At the line for 2.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game. And so it's the Boston Celtics with the W. Thank you for that, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
both of these teams tonight with a fair share of veterans on their rosters, Brent.
Yeah, a lot of guys coming into this one, BA, just ready for what the game offers up. They have young guys that are watching and getting experience from observation. But the guys on the court tonight, they're going to understand where it is that this game in a 6-minute stretch can be taken advantage of, and that could be the difference in the win.
Here are the 5 for Philadelphia. They've got Joel Embiid, Kelly Oubre out there with George. Then there's Tyrese Maxey, and it's Grimes in at the 2. Here's Prince. Fires in the triple.
Wow, Prince has a little daylight, and that shot looked true.
Pass to Embiid. Back to George. Over Kuzma. George's shot is off.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Lillard outside. And here is Antetokounmpo. Kuzma with the ball. Now here's Lillard. 6 to shoot. And the 3 off target. And you know, Damian Lillard, a lot of his points come from the line, Brent.
Well, he does a great job of getting himself there. I think defenders are so in tune with Lillard's ability to drill you from the 3-point line. He gets around the initial guy and then into the teeth of the defense, where he's very strong at attacking the rim.
Now here's Embiid. Shoots over Lopez. Embiid gets the bucket.
Come on. I mean, what can you do defensively? Embiid is pretty much impossible to guard when his jumper is on.
Pass to Lopez. Here's Lillard. Maxey covering. And it's in there.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Outside Maxey. Outside Oubre. Takes a 3. Sends it home from 3-point land. And this game is tied up now.
Got to know the scouting report. You do not want Kelly Oubre to establish confidence in catch and shoot chances. Knocks it down.
Lillard passes to Lopez. Shoots over Embiid. Lopez can't hit. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. Pass to George. Here's Grimes. This one for 3. And the 76ers another 3.
And Paul George, a gifted passer at his size. He could see anywhere on the floor.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Kyle Kuzma the last few seasons has been pushing his scoring over 20 points per game. He said, I'm showing the league that I'm not just a role player. Having a leadership position and getting better every single game, that's what I care about. I want to keep elevating. Brian, high hopes.
Just the 27th pick back in 2017. He's having a dynamite career. The Bucks making a switch here. Portis has checked in.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Outside Oubre. Portis against George. Takes the 3. That shot is off. Bucks trail by 3. Portis outside. Kuzma outside. Portis with a screen on Oubre. Kuzma for 3. On target from range.
And Kuzma spacing the floor nicely, patiently waiting and knocking down the 3.
Here's Yabusele. 27 seconds left in the first. Oubre passes to George. Puts the move on. That one goes in.
So good, so experienced. Paul George can convert the toughest of buckets.
Now here's Lillard. Pass to Prince. Here's Kuzma. It's deflected. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. Philadelphia on top. Up 2. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen from Philadelphia, what do you guys think?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
So on the floor for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter, we've got Butler. Joel Embiid is out there with Edwards. And it's Yabusele in at the 4. Now here's Butler. Pass to Embiid. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. Brent, how much importance do you put on coaching at the pro level?
Well, B.A., it's huge, and I think the best coaches in the league are the best relationship builders. I mean, it's not about the tactics. Everybody's running the same plays and trying to take advantage of the same things. It really comes down to the connectivity between the coach and understanding each and every player you have on your team.
Here's McCain. 5-point lead, biggest of the game. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Philadelphia shooting their second and third shots at the line here.
2 shots.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. And over the last half-decade, Brent, Bobby Portis has been the best 6-man big you can find.
Yeah, pretty remarkable, B.A. He comes in, he gives you some great scoring in some stretches, plays some solid defense. He's got a lot of fire to his game. So this is the exact kind of guy that your team needs in the second unit.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
Here's McCain, guarded by Trent. A nice shot by McCain.
Ooh, an aggressive move. Takes it strong, and there's no help defensively.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And the Bucks with some changes. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis, and Prince is subbed in for Green. Oubre, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Grimes comes in for Butler. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Porter, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Look at Giannis playing big inside against contact.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
Pass to Embiid. Knocked away. There's a minute 59 left to play in the half. Outside Porter. Trent outside. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis with the jam.
Yeah, I don't know how many defenders are stopping Giannis when he's up like that.
Outside Oubre. Here's Yabusele. Minute 32 left to play in the first half of basketball. Pass to Embiid. Rebounded by the Bucks.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Well, Brent, he doesn't give you much inside the arc, but Trent Jr. is a sniper from deep.
Yeah, Gary Trent Jr. knows exactly why he's on the floor, and that's to shoot the basketball. So continue to move, find open areas, wait for the ball, and then let it rip.
Kyle Kuzma, he's checked in for the Bucks. Lillard comes in for Porter Jr. It's George on the wing. Driving in.
Yes, sir.
Oh, my.
Throw that one up top.
Oh, what a play.
Well, not only looking at Paul George get up, look at the guys on the bench loving it from PG.
Kuzma outside. Pass to Lopez. George against Trent. 6 on the shot clock. The 3 from Prince. Nails it from beyond the arc. Prince has got 6.
A good shooter and has some range. Taurean Prince welcoming all catch and shoot opportunities.
George outside. Maxey surveys. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Maxey's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Lillard passes to Lopez. Out of bounds. It'll be Sixers ball. "15 seconds left to play in the first half. Lillard against Maxey. Driving to the basket. Soft touch off the glass. And now a 3-point 76ers lead.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Sixers on top. They're up by 3. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And here's Milwaukee now. It's a 3-point game. Inside we have Giannis and Lopez. Taurean Prince is out there with Damian Lillard, and it's Kuzma in at the small forward. That's Doc Rivers 5 as we get into the second half. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. Philadelphia has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Pass to George. Into the left.
He got his timing down. Yeah, Paul George can get very shifty, even with that kind of frame, and he fights his way through the contact.
And here's Lillard. To the paint. Wow! A rim-rattling jam by Giannis.
On that pick and roll, you have to always play Lillard to shoot, but he's smart enough to see those gaps, dumps it off to the man in the best position to score there.
Pass to Embiid. And he banks in the layup. Embiid's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
At least in the second half they have been. The first half wasn't played anywhere near this intense.
The Bucks trail by 5. And Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, B.A., I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us in the U.S. men's national team.
For 3, here's Lillard. Yes, sir! You can count on Dame from deep.
And Lillard a flat-out gunner from deep because he's just a lethal shooter from way outside.
Embiid, a screen on Kuzma. George against Kuzma. Screen by Embiid. Maxey, that's good.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Lillard. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. He's got 7.
There is this old school feel about Dame's game. Even though he utilizes the 3, he'll get to the mid-range and bury those.
George for 3, and Philadelphia hits again from deep.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
And so it's Lillard who brings up the ball for Milwaukee. They trail by 6. Puts up a 3. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
And Lillard wasting no time getting 3 back.
The 76ers have gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Down low. Pass to Grimes. Screen by Embiid. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Grimes over Prince. Grimes' shot is off.
Analytics already don't favor the mid-range jumper, let alone against exceptional defense.
And Giannis shrugs off the contact.
That's a nice move on the bounce from Giannis, showing that the tools are getting sharper.
Outside Oubre. Maxey passes to Oubre. Embiid high post. Back to Oubre. Pass to Grimes. Launches it. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th rebound in this one. And here's Lillard. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Antetokounmpo is doubled. Oh, stolen by Embiid.
The smart play. Wait and take the final shot.
Yeah, every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Embiid's gotten 4 this quarter. 7 seconds left in the third quarter. And Lillard puts up a deep 3. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. Sixers ahead, up 3. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Taking a look at the 76ers. We've got Edwards, Butler out there with Joel Embiid, and a Giabaselli in at the 4 slot. Here's Antetokounmpo. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good.
And Giannis continuing to look for the mid-range, showing his confidence.
Pass to Embiid. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's foul number 2 for him. So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Trent. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr. They get it back.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Neither team able to build a lead and sustain it.
After 6 lead changes, it feels like it could come down to one big play.
It's stolen by Kuzma. And they're on the run. Pushing it up now. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, Giannis using his size inside.
Giannis has great confidence, and he's playing with it here.
76ers trail by 3. Embiid, a screen on Kuzma. George drives in, and that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Instead of risking something on the perimeter, he just works it inside.
And no reason to settle in that situation. If they're going to give that up, he's going to take all of it.
Back to Lillard. No good on the triple. Philadelphia has gone 5 of 8 from outside the 3-point line in this one. Here's George. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
Well, PG can get in the zone, and those zones can stretch for a long time.
Kuzma outside. Pass to Prince. For 3, here's Lillard. Buries it from 3. Lillard's got 11 in the second half.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
And here's Embiid, covered by Lopez. Oh, Embiid in the face of tough D.
One thing you can say about Embiid, he never shrinks from the moment.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Pass to Embiid. No good there. Good work defensively by Lopez. Antetokounmpo inside. He's covered by Oubre. And there's a 3-second violation.
That one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
The Sixers trailing. Embiid inside, working on Lopez.
And the moment Embiid gets the ball anywhere near the hoop, it's over. Too strong to stop without fouling.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Milwaukee?
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
Well, we've also seen them being very aggressive down in the paint. All game long, they've been hunting down those inside points.
Kuzma for 3. Rebound by the 76ers. Oubre with it, guarded by Antetokounmpo. Lillard against Maxey. Embiid inside. Back to Maxey. Clock at 6. Lets it go from 14. Oh, he nails it!
Wow, that takes steady nerves right there.
No, not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. All right, guys, how do you see him managing the next possession?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
And sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Obviously not a lot of time to work with. What do you guys think we're going to see?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
And sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments.
Antetokounmpo against Oubre.
And that is what you need in big moments. Lillard's a strong leader with competitive drive. Bingo.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. What do you think Coach will be drawing up here?
A chance to tie it up here.
Well, they just need a solid play right now, and Coach going through his index cards to find one to get something going.
These are the moments Embiid loves. Enjoys being the player for this team to take and make clutch shots.
He was wide open, but just to make sure, he put a little fade on that jumper.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. What's the best strategy for him?
I don't know if they should be greedy here and go for a three. I'd take it to the basket, get a high percentage shot, or maybe get fouled.
So it's a narrow victory for the Bucks, pulling it out for the W. What a performance they have here at home today. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up for Al.
And on paper, Greg, this might seem like a potential blowout, but anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. OG Anunoby is out there with Hart. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Bridges. And it's Brunson in at the 1 spot. And so it's the Bulls getting on the board first. Towns, high post. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Now that's Karl Anthony Towns at his absolute best. The shot making incredible from every spot on the floor.
Giddey kicks to Vucevic. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Anunoby against Giddey. Shot clock at 6. Over Brunson. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
And he makes good on the layup.
That's toughness. That's ability to absorb contact and finish. That is Jalen Brunson in a nutshell.
And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So no doubt expectations will be high. And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Bulls have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. It's White on the wing. Pass to Buzelis. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
A big answer from Buzelis. He wants his team to know they can count on him from the perimeter.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, I got a few minutes with Billy Donovan. Now, we both had the same topic, Mikal Bridges, and the impact he can have on a game. Coach told me he's someone we've talked about for sure. We can't let him out-hustle us. That's when he does the most damage. Let's see if they can match Bridges' energy. Guys?
Thank you, David.
I tell you, it's unorthodox to watch, but Ball shoots the ball with tremendous rhythm and confidence from beyond.
Now here's Brunson. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. And that one is good.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for Buzelis. Osumu, he's checked in for Josh Giddey. And Trey Jones subbed in for Lonzo Ball. Achua, he's checked in for the Knicks. Miles McBride comes in for Mikal Bridges. Now here's White. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Achua. No good on that one. Williams with the defensive effort. Pass to Smith. Back to Williams. Now Jones. Smith sets the pick for Jones. It's good from long range.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Brunson the pass to Towns. Here's Achua. McBride finds Achua. Brunson against Jones. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
Yeah, we talk about having a high shot IQ. Jalen Brunson, just 4 shots. You want to concede the mid-range jumper? He's more than content to take it.
Smith with a screen on Brunson. And the basket by Jones.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Bulls lead by 4. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
They've got Josh Giddey. Jones is out there with Dosunmu. Then there's Patrick Williams. And it's Smith in at the pivot spot manning the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. McBride passes to Payne. Off target with his 3. Chicago leading by 4. Giddey goes in. And he uses the glass on the layup. Giddey's got 7 points in the game.
Tell you, if you give Josh Giddey a lane to the cup, look out. He knows how to finish.
Pass to Achua. Payne with it. Robinson a screen on Jones. Payne with it. Williams picks him up. Baseline J on the way. And the Knicks miss again. Chicago's gone along perfectly from three-point range. Tonight they've gone 5 for 5. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Here's Bridges. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
Well, with the high release point on Mikal Bridges' jumper, it's very hard to contest. Just a matter of being consistent now.
Here's Jones. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries. Rule adjustments, Doris, regarding the rip-through move. Do you think those have been effective?
Kevin, I certainly think we've taken a step in the right direction. We have got to give the defense more of a chance at this point, and the idea that you don't get shots on the rip-through is important.
So, Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic checked in for Smith. Buzelis comes in for Patrick Williams. Whitey's checked in for Dosunmu. And Ball subbed in for Jones. And then for New York, Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Precious Achua. OG Anunoby comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Cameron Payne.
Yeah, don't let Brunson's size fool you. This guy operates consistently on the interior.
Pass to Buzelis. Anunoby against Giddey. And here's Vucevic. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for New York. 6-point game. Brunson the bounce pass. From the arc. Brunson from long distance.
What a confident stroke from Jalen Brunson. This guy doesn't have to dominate with the ball in his hands.
Pass to Buzelis. Shoots over Towns. Another one falls for Chicago.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Robinson on the wing. Towns with it. Launches it. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Towns has got 5.
The defense must chase Karl Anthony Towns off that three-point line. This guy is such a great jump shooter.
Here's Buzelis. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Right side Towns. Pass to Bridges. It's good. This game is all even. He's got 6.
One tough customer. Bridges fighting for the basket in close.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Ball feeling it out a bit. Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls. Here's Vucevic, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And so it's tied as we head to halftime. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Hart. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Bridges in at the shooting guard position. And it's Vucevic missing.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Doris, when you think of Mikal Bridges, what comes to mind?
The fact that he is available almost every single night, that you can count on him to bring great defensive intensity. He's become a legitimate threat from three-point territory, and now all of a sudden he's adding some ball skills. Mikal Bridges gets better every single year.
Ball against Brunson. And here is Giddey. He has 7. To end the run, yep, it counts. Giddey's got 9 points.
Well, teamwork is what Josh Giddey is all about, and he creates an opportunity off the screen from his teammate. That's just beautifully done.
Anunoby finds Bridges. Towns a screen on White. Bridges, no one around him. Hits it from three-point range. Bridges has got the lead up to 8 now for New York.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
White a screen on Brunson. Here's Ball, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Ball's got his second basket.
I'm a fan of how Ball uses that size inside. Excellent at getting his shot off close to the basket.
Towns sets the pick for Brunson from deep. And it's Towns missing. Bulls trail by 6. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. OG Anunoby has become a great complementary offensive weapon. Coach Tom Thibodeau says he's got a really good feel for it. He's very unique in that sense. He knows how to read defenses and how to attack. Kevin, his acquisition has taken this team to another level at both ends of the court. Back to you.
DA, it's been phenomenal. No question about that whatsoever. Thank you so much. Brunson kicks to Hart. No good on the 3. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Outside, Ball. Here's Vucevic. That one goes. He's counting. Here's Bridges. 12 points for him. Towns a screen on White. And stolen by White. Here's Giddey. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Now that's a guy who's willing to mix it up offensively and draw the contact and get that opportunity for the old-fashioned N1. We see you, Josh Giddey.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Smith checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for Buzelis. And it's Dosunmu in for Ball. The Knicks also changing it up. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Achua comes in for Josh Hart. And Miles McBride subbed in for OG Anunoby. Pass to White for the lead. The Knicks pull it in. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. That's good from Bridges on the assist from Brunson. Bridges has got 14.
Well, the length and skill set is a tremendous combination for Mikal Bridges. Starting to cook a little bit.
Now Giddey. He's got 12. Lays it up off the glass. 14 points for him.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Mikal Bridges has been the guy making things happen for New York. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Trey Jones out there with Dosunmu. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then it's Jalen Smith. And it's Williams at the 4 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Smith sets the pick for Giddey. Back to Dosunmu. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. Dosunmu's got himself on the board with 3 there. Payne passes to Towns. That one drops for him.
I'll tell you what, it's hard to stop Karl Anthony Towns when he's looking to score. He's got every trick at his arsenal.
Giddey against Anunoby. Smith with a screen on Anunoby. Here's Giddey. A 3-pointer off the mark. It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Here's Towns. The kick out to Anunoby. And he's good on the 3-ball. And the Knicks lead by 3.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Vucevic, he's checked in for Smith. Buzelis comes in for Patrick Williams. White, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And Ball subbed in for Jones. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to listen to what Billy Donovan said to his team. He told him he liked the way they were working, but he said we have to really get after it. All we need is a couple of stops. Keep your focus. We'll see if they can close it out. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Giddey, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
What a nice take from the young Australian. Josh Giddey does not fear getting hit on the way up.
He hits the second from the line. The Knicks have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. Giddey against Anunoby. Hart, wide open. He fires. Misses the 3. Outside, Ball. Trying to find Vucevic. Gets it to him. Shoots over Towns. And the Bulls with another miss.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, you can see the confidence that Mikal Bridges has in himself. This guy's going to take pride in going up strong, forcing the issue, and getting himself to the foul line.
And he ends up making the second, and that will put them up by 2.
And really, if not for the miss, they'd be sitting in a much better position.
To the paint. Vucevic down low. Towns on him. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist from Ball. Here's Brunson. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. And the Knicks lead by 2. Ball is screen on Anunoby. It's White on the wing. Defended by Bridges. They get it again. Vucevic with the bucket. Vucevic has got it all tied up now for Chicago.
Wow, Vucevic with the big-time delivery. The Montenegrin says, that's my shot.
Brunson against Ball.
You had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that gives them the lead.
You know, he couldn't make all of them, and they'll have to settle for just a 1-point lead.
Pass to Vucevic. 41 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Here's Giddey. Vucevic setting the pick for Giddey. Shoots over Anunoby. Good!
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. So I'm looking at the clock, and guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
You know, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
What you want is to create a clean, high-percentage look, if that's at all possible.
We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Brunson. Count the basket and the foul. It goes on Kobe White.
Jalen Brunson wants the ball in these moments, and there he shows you why. Big-time shot.
That's just clutch work, really. That's all you can say. A little bit of D now, and they'll be out of here with the win.
23 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Vucevic. The kick out to Ball. Anunoby against Giddey. Vucevic setting the pick for Giddey. Now Vucevic. Count it!
And this is the time when you want to lock it down defensively. Thus far, not happening.
It seems to me a lack of effort and a lack of communication, and it's happening to both sides here late in the game.
And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. That